Beat it.
Beat it.
Billie Jean. Oh, I love this song.
Thriller. I disagree. Thriller.
I like
Oh,
Smooth.
Michael Jackson for your Friday Eve.
It's Friday Eve. Oh, I didn't even realize it.
See, that, I tell you what, when Billie Jean started, when I was in, I think it was 5th grade music, the place went berserk. So ladies and gentlemen, that's Billie Jean. That's like the album in the 80s. If you had the Thriller album, that was the album to have. I don't know if there are any more like albums album. Okay. So kids, teachers or singers used to put songs on records. And they're like an album. Now they kind of do too, but they release them like in little bits, and so you're really just buying singles, or if you have Apple Music, you're able to listen to all that.
Yep.
But like Billie Jean was on an album full of songs, and I think it was this song though he moonwalked to in the Grammys, wasn't it?
Probably, yeah.
That's like Birds on the Scene. That's when Michael Jackson came out of like the Jackson 5 and went in there. I'll tell you what, that's some music right there. That whole album is
every song is a
as the kids say, it's straight fire. It's wonderful. And so we're into the early 80s. Tomorrow we'll be in the late 80s for him. He did some stuff in the 90s. I didn't think it was as good as his Man in the Mirror album. So that's kind of where we're at. But it's Friday Eve.
It is Friday Eve.
And I've never seen so yesterday we must have fired some people up about just food and whatnot, because they were coming into the cafeteria
hot.
Angry, physically angry about like, but you know what? Mr. Williams's class blew my mind when they said a hot dog is maybe even a taco.
No.
Yeah. Blew my mind. So.
Yeah, no.
And there were some 6th graders that had the temerity to tell me that we should shorten announcements. Shorten them? You're lucky you don't get an hour every day. Yeah. You're lucky you don't get like an hour and a half every day of announcements.
You're getting 25 minutes.
Now, granted, we get the announcements. They're too small, but sometimes we tell. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
We could compromise and give them more diagnostic IXL time.
Ooh.
We know they love that.
Yeah. Listen, children, students of Wesleyan, all of you Wildcats, listen to me. We tell our hilarious, humorous anecdotes for the teachers to enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy as well. Now, again, sometimes we get on things that are over your head. I get it. We're talking to the adults, but food is something that everybody can relate to, and different kind of things. And I still don't know what the data shows. I'm very interested in what Ms. Webb's data is going to show, whether or not like a hamburger is a hot dog, or whether or not a hot dog. I'm sorry, did I say a hamburger? A hot dog? A hot dog is a sandwich, or is a hot dog a taco, or is a hot dog a taco? So whether or not a hot dog was a hamburger, a taco, or a hot dog, I don't even know if there's
It's not a hamburger.
But I keep saying hamburger, right? I meant a sandwich. I don't know. Is a hamburger a sandwich? That's my deal. Is a hamburger a sandwich? I'm just confused today. I'm very confused.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, the Friday Eves are throwing me.
We need a vacation.
So here's the deal. Technically, we film this on Wednesday. We say Thursday, but we say it's Friday Eve. So we're like 3 days in advance. So.
A lot of days going on.
We're so confused.
I think, you know what? It's probably talking about food. I ate a clock last night. It wasn't very good, and it took a while because it was very time consuming. I think I was waiting on that one. Right now, 6th graders are like, oh, that's hilarious. Now the 6th graders are changing their mind. Well, he's going to tell jokes about eating clocks. Then I'm going to be on here all the time. So.
I'm crying about the hot dog as a hamburger.
I know. Okay, yes. But you know what, though? I remember, and I'm not weird, and I don't think my family was weird, but my dad used to shape because we always have ran out of hamburger buns before we ran out of hot dog buns. He would shape hamburgers like a hot dog and then just serve it on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'm not the only one. Okay, perfect. I was like, am I the only one who ever did that? So
I understand why there's more hot dog buns than hamburger buns, because people like hamburgers more than hot dogs.
Right. And then there's,
there's less hot dogs in a package than buns. You always end up with extra buns.
Yes.
or you get the 8-pack of buns and you get the 10-pack of hot dog. Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a
There's a
ploy.
conspiracy out there
We do it.
that we're seeking to uncover, and it's the hot dog conspiracy.
Hard hitting
And
report
then-
here.
And then did you make a? And then I also have a problem though too with the hot dog eating contest because they don't eat the bun and the hot dog together. It's like
No.
they splat, like gross. That's
It's
gross.
And they dip it in water. I mean, which is even worse.
Yeah, there's no sandwiches there at all. That's just gross.
You must eat
Yeah,
that.
stomach feels after that.
Like, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Why would you, I don't know.
I would never.
We would never have a hot dog eating contest here like that. It would be more along the lines of, what do you like, on your hot dogs, and then the hot dogs tasting, and then we can even have vegan dogs in here.
Oh no.
There's some vegans I know that go to school here, so we'll try that out too for them.
A few years ago, we had a saltine eating contest at North Central.
Oh, that's impossible to do.
That did not go well because it just
Like
dries up in the mouth. Yeah.
They had to be Zesta though. I'm a big Zesta. If I'm saltines, it's Zesta.
Hmm.
The red box. Not every place sells them. That's very weird.
I like crackers.
Yeah, I don't.
I
So
wouldn't
yeah,
do-
and then so we have, and again too, this is like everybody lives their own life when they eat food, but we people really like hot sauce and like drinking hot sauce almost. Like we had that today at lunch, and I was like, that's cool.
Cameron, we saw you drinking.
Shout out to Cameron.
It was awesome. I was like, wow, that kid's awesome.
Our sixth graders are fanatics over the hot sauce.
Well, and I think
Yeah,
the
sixth graders like
they've been
our
the
sixth graders
most
also eat the lunch.
lunch. The sixth graders have been the most entertaining at lunch. So I don't know.
Yes.
Seventh and eighth graders.
That is not a challenge.
No, not. But sixth graders have been awesome at lunch because they're the ones who eat the most lunch too.
Yes.
Like they will eat the lunch, and the lunches have been super good. And sometimes we get like I don't like that, or I don't like that. But the baked chicken leg yesterday, everybody was like agog over and wanted to go back in a couple times. And we're like, and we have a fantastic cafeteria staff here. So
Well, and I heard it from a reputable source today that the ribicue sandwich had not been served in a while, and they were glad that that was back on the menu.
oh,
Good.
kind
Yeah.
of like the McRib from McDonald's. It doesn't get served all the time.
Exactly. It's a treat.
So, I had like, I just like it's always interesting too when people bring home from lunch. Like, oh, that's interesting. Like that's
Mhm.
like, and the kids have way better lunches than I bring in. I don't know about you two, but
Sure.
Much more thought.
yeah, at least some kids are bringing great lunches. I'm gonna have them start packing for me. I'll just give them money each week, and they can
You can pay
bring us
them.
in for lunch. Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta pay
So
somebody.
I know, and then so like but the food thing, for whatever reason, I think because it's so accessible for all you students, like that's kind of when we talk about weird food things or fun food things. Now, my one of my questions is I ought to do my own poll is like, which mac and cheese do you prefer if you have to have it boxed? I know some folks make it and they holy mackerel, it's so good.
Mhm.
But do you prefer the Velveeta? I guess where the cheese is already mixed up for you, you put it on or the instant stuff. We have to put milk and stuff in it. My wife loves the instant,
Oh,
the craft cheap stuff. She loves that stuff. Oh, I can't.
well,
I like the Velveeta cream. The shells and cream.
and I add sour cream to it to give it a little tang.
Yeah.
You know what? When we might have been a couple years ago, we did breakfast as a staff, and Mr. Bishop had put sour cream on eggs, scrambled eggs,
Ooh.
and then I tried it, and that was like the greatest thing, breakfast wise. That like opened up my eyes to some breakfast things, and I love breakfast.
Mhm.
I never had sour cream and eggs before. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. Because I think it was the world language crew who was making us breakfast. Mrs. Brobe, Miss Petronoff, and Miss Miller made us breakfast. And then I put sour cream on the eggs, and it was like the best thing ever. So,
Try that. That
and
sounds-
Madame Callan, who used to teach French here, was also part of that. I might be wrong on some of the teachers, but I know that they were the ones who did it, and they brought like I've never had sour cream on egg before, and it was delightful.
That's fancy.
So yeah, and I'm like, that we make that now. I mean, I don't know about we do the breakfast for staff some before this year we did, and
Yes. We didn't
and
miss
pup and like for instance, I always make eggs for Miss May's dog because she brings her pup here. And my dog at home, I don't know about your pup, they love eggs.
Yep.
Not a lot, but eggs are their
Mhm.
jam. That's her jam. So,
Yeah, my dog likes eggs.
and you know what? I think mentioned jam. I actually like my eggs with jam as well, sometimes as well. I know that might be the weird thing I do, like putting. Although I read it online, I always make sure I always make sure you're not the one who's the problem. But eggs with a little jelly, not bad.
The savory and sweet's a good combination.
Yeah, not bad.
Slimy.
So what's your like? That's the deal. Like, what? Email Mr. Pickhock. I won't read your name on the air, but I will on the air. I won't read your name on announcements, but you can share. You can share with us what's your favorite combo that maybe is outside, like no one else understands why you like it, but you like it.
I like that.
That's a good challenge.
So the French fry, yeah. So if people eat at Wendy's, a French fries or an ice cream thing, a French fries and a milkshake. I don't get that, but that's some people's.
That's
favorite thing.
It's just a frosty. It can't be like a steak and shake thing.
No,
Just-
just the frosty.
See, I don't care for the frosty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just my ice cream needs to be a little more firm.
I mean, I never get one because every time I go to get one, the dumb machine's always broken.
Are you sure it's not McDonald's?
Well, McDonald's too, but the frosty machine is always broken at the Wendy's. I'm like,
Oh, so if we let's see if we have a Wendy's too. Let's find that's the deal. We're gonna find Mrs. Barber a frosty at a machine that doesn't break. And I think the closest Wendy's to here is either on Michigan Road or over off 86th. And
Frosties are good.
They
yeah.
are. But just like chocolate. I don't like the vanilla. I'm all about the chocolate ones.
Yeah, chocolate, not vanilla.
I'm not a fan of that. It's a little too soft. I do like. I mean, given the choice of hamburgers and fast food, Wendy's is clearly the best.
Oh yeah.
Of the big three, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, it's clearly the best. That's the thing. No, we have all kind of food related. That's the thing. I think you guys have correct or incorrect food pairings. As teachers do too. So teachers, feel free to share your weird pairing. Now we might actually give your name out on the air.
Yeah, we'll give you.
Talking with the girl today at lunch. She does I hate peanut butter, and she had a jelly sandwich, and I'm like, oh well, Miss Monroe I know hates peanut butter, hates it. So I'm like, it's always weird when people like peanut butter and hate peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I don't think my kids would be alive if there wasn't peanut butter. That's pretty much all they eat.
All right.
They love it.
So I hope that some of our sixth graders that want the announcements to be shorter
Sorry about
enjoyed our talk today about food because it was just as long. So
that.
eighth graders though love us. Eighth graders love us. Seventh graders love us. Sixth graders love us, but a few are like, well, you can make it shorter. Well, I said just have your teacher skip into when we go to announcements, and you're missing all the frivolity. So there.
Fun.
So let's get to it. Let's get to the announcements. All right, today is Thursday, February the 11th, and you can find our Friday Eve hidden, like Ms. Barber just said, like a Where's Waldo? Where's the Friday Eve and the Thursday?
Love it. That's
All right, students, don't forget to start your day at Canvas, msdwt.instructure.com. Your day starts at Canvas. Answer emails, email your favorite food pairings and videos of you cooking cool things. Again, if it's mac and cheese and mayonnaise, please keep that to yourself.
Yes.
That's some things I don't need to know. But yeah, so msdwt.instructure.com. And start your day at wesleyanparents.com. Parents and students too, and actually teachers as well. If you forget the bell schedule, we've got that up there. We talk about any kind of technology issue for the day. We have been so fortunate that the technology issues have been really good. But you also have the Parent Square where all the teachers are putting up information for midterms, which come out on Friday. And they talk about making up work and all that good stuff. And you can tell exactly what's going on. And if you have any questions for your teachers in class, go ahead and email them and ask, dear Mr., Miss, or Mrs. So-and-so, I want to ask a question about this, and start out with a good topic sentence and then assign your name to it. All right. Miss Vincent, talk to us about being respectful on Zoom.
Okay, in order to be respectful on Zoom, mute your microphone when you are not speaking. And then, of course, have your camera on whenever possible, because we know it's no fun to be just with no cameras on. And give your full attention to the speaker. And of course, always use respectful language.
All right, Miss Barbara, talk to us about being respectful in the room.
Awesome. Okay, kiddos, let's be respectful by being patient when the teacher is admitting virtual students. Help wipe down our seated areas at the end of each class. Make sure our rooms stay clean. Give your full attention to the speaker, whomever's speaking, the teacher or someone on Zoom, and always use respectful language.
All right, that's how to be respectful on Zoom and in the room. If you have technology issues, make sure you restart your computer and or device. And then if that doesn't work, please call 317-254-5566 or go to wesleyanparents.com and fill out the form right below the weekly schedule where it says fill out technology form. Don't forget the next meeting of the Wesleyan Student Alliance for Equity. It's a safe space. Is Monday, not next Monday, but Monday, February the 22nd from 12:05 to 1 o'clock on Zoom. And all club info and Zoom links can be found on the Safe Canvas course. And if you have any questions, please email Mrs. Courtney. Don't forget the power of words, our module on the Wesleyan Student Canvas page. Continue to put up those quotes and what they mean to you. And who has made an impact celebrating Black History Month and Black History Excellence. For this and today, our slide is about Miss Rosa Parks. Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks was an American activist in the civil rights movement, best known for a pivotal role in the Montgomery bus boycott. United States Congress has called her the First Lady of Civil Rights and the mother of the freedom movement, and she is powerful, strong, and beautiful. She was born on February the 4th, 1913, and died on October 24th of 2005. So thank you for this slide.
That's a good one.
We got a bunch of birthdays today. First off, Louis Arroyo. Happy birthday, Louis.
Happy birthday.
David Rosales Nieves. Happy birthday, David.
David.
Happy birthday, Jason Soul.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Happy birthday, PJ Weaver. And everybody knows PJ is he's a whiz with coming up with slides for our anytime we ask for information. PJ always sends us very good slides. He's excellent at that. So good job. Happy birthday, PJ. Must be a sports report. First off, here we go. The first one is the Wesleyan girls basketball team traveled to Lincoln on February the 9th to battle the Lady Lions. The Wildcats demonstrated incredible defense and teamwork, as well as impressive accuracy from the free throw line. At the end of the evening, the Lady Wildcats would claim a victory over the Lions with a 40-4 win.
That's crazy.
Now, that is so impressive. 40-4. That's some defense right there. I mean, if you score 40, if you can hold them to 20, that's excellent. But the 4,
point a quarter.
Okay, yeah. So essentially, every quarter was 10-1. Every quarter was just 10-1 every quarter, and wow, that girls team is just they are just
unstoppable.
Yeah, Coach Smith and Coach McGee and all the girls are just doing a fantastic job, and they practice hard too. I even watched them when they were doing team pictures on was it Monday, and even though half the court was being used for pictures, they were just practicing hard and running through their sets and
you know what?
Very impressive.
They're not showboating. They don't, they're such good sportsmen, and they are so respectful to their opponents, and because it's not fun for the other team to get beat 40-4.
Right.
And they handle their wins so well. And that is a tribute to the girls that are on that team and their coaches. So it's nice to see that you guys are really good. You have good sportsmanship. And
they're rolling back home next week. And again, if you want to watch the home games, go on the Wesleyan Athletics Instagram. Mr. Williams is very proud of that. We go Instagram live, we go IG live with his games, and the quality is excellent. I've seen other schools run sports on their either Twitter page or their Facebook Live, and it's just Mr. Williams puts a lot of heart into it and a lot of thoughtfulness into it, and he gets always someone to use the camera and go back and forth. So that might be something too we keep even when we're back and allowing people into the games, because we know that some people from far away have commented on our IG page or the Gram page about how much they enjoy being able to watch their games, even though they don't live anywhere near here, but they're enjoying it. So Ms. Benson, I call Instagram the gram because it's as cringy as possible as I can get. Being an older person, is calling it the gram. So.
Oh, great.
Unacceptable terminology.
All right, and then wrestlers. I got to get you in here. The wrestlers wrestled well against a good Warren team on Tuesday night. Chris Arnold won his match by pinning his opponent. Jesse Franklin fought hard, but came up a bit short of the end. But he's looking forward to getting a second chance at that wrestler during the MIC. And then tonight they are in action against Decatur Central Middle School against Southport Middle School. So good luck tonight, wrestlers.
Get them, boys.
And here we go. Second step. All right. So second step, of course, is a discussion piece. And some of you may do this second step before announcements. So if that's the case, that's fine. And then some of you are doing it after announcements, and that, again, is fine. And some of you are going to lunch right now, and then we'll come back and do second step. And that's fine. There's no wrong way to do second step. Okay, so we talk about, like I said, it's a real life examples of issues that can happen and affect middle schoolers. And we know that that's important for you to be able to discuss those things and work on second step. And don't forget, the mission of Wesleyan Middle School is to develop lifelong learners and globally minded citizens by fostering the academic, creative, and social skills necessary to achieve excellence in a multicultural environment. Every Wildcat every day gets better. So we got all those sports going on tonight. We've got winter.
Winter is here.
It's cold. And I know that, listen, some of you are supposed to come to school and you're like, it's cold out, so I don't want to, like, I'm not going to come on a black day or a red day. Please still come to school. We miss you. All right. Because at least I don't get on Zoom in the different classes, but I do go to lunch and see kids. I go to the hallway and see kids. So if you're supposed to come in during a day, come in during the day.
You're not outside that long. It's only for a few minutes at the most.
Yeah, it's not very long. A little bit of bus stop, a little bit of in the room.
And we're way funnier when there's more people to entertain.
Exactly. And we are just 2 weeks away from you listening to announcements in some of you 7th and 8th graders in brand new spaces.
Nice.
Now imagine that. Imagine us in a brand new room that's upstairs or downstairs. Those are two terms that I've never used here before. Upstairs, downstairs. There's an elevator. It's not fancy. And in fact, it has its ups and downs. And but today we do have an elevator even. We have stairs and an elevator.
Stairs.
Like a different kind of school. And so y'all there, that's like, I don't want to, like, and I get when your parents are saying, hey, they're going to be virtual. I get that. I'm talking to people though that are scheduled to come in on a red or a black day, and they're just at home and we haven't seen them. We want to see you.
Come on in.
The teachers want to see you. Come on in. Come on in.
We're much better in person.
It's a hashtag new Wesleyan. I posted the other day. We're just about ready to be half new, and then half to go. So can't wait.
Yeah, come see us.
Yeah,
we'll let you stay.
Those of you driving by, you see that little. Wow, yeah, it's great. I take the teachers up there all the time. They love it.
Yeah,
it's hard to even get them out of there. They just want to stay there and teach. And I'm like, well, we got to wait till the construction is done and the furniture's put together. New furniture too. What up? New furniture.
New furniture.
New rooms. New bathrooms.
New lockers.
Stairways. Well, I can't use lockers yet, but they are new.
But they're cool.
They're cool looking lockers. They're gray lockers, and they are up and down, and they're wider than the old ones.
They're just new.
Just come and see us. If you're supposed to be in here on a red and black day, come see us on a red or a black day.
We're nice.
And we serve cafeteria food, and we talk about that food on announcements. Who else does that? They don't do this in Northview.
Not as good as we do it.
They're not doing this at Eastwood. Not doing this at Lincoln or New Augusta. And no, I talked to Mr. Bishop. They don't do that at New Augusta. So you're Wesleyan. You get to do announcements, and you have to be here. So again, if you're scheduled to be a black day or a red day, and haven't been coming in, you just been going virtual, come in. Come on in.
You'll like it.
And that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Sticking to it.
And if not, we'll play Michael Jackson in the hallway all day. And it's like, that's a good song. So, so yeah, that's, I think that's what we will do.
Yeah.
Get out of here with little Billie Jean on a Friday Eve. And if you don't know what this song is, play it on Spotify. You'll enjoy it a lot. So have a great Friday Eve, everybody. Send us your food combinations, but not mac and cheese and mayonnaise. Don't do that. Bye, everybody.